discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN. From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN. Land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis.
Welcome, you are watching Wedding Banter on Atlantic Television Network. This is a program that highlights about wedding issues, its preparation post-wedding and marital issues. Stakeholders as couples relive their most rigorous moments, the wedding preparation and the joy therein. And of course today we're going to be looking at factors contributing to domestic violence. We have dwelled on this particular topic for quite a long time because it's actually very broad. And we needed to bring to people's notice a lot of things contributing to domestic
mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Wedding Banter on Atlantic Television Network. Before we get on the short break, I told you that today we are going to be dealing with factors that contribute to domestic violence, and I have a gentleman here in the house with me, relationship coach. I'm talking about Mr. Johnson. Why? It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm very certain that you're ready for us tonight.
That's right.
Amazing. All right. We have been talking about domestic violence, and of course, you know what domestic violence is all about. Like I said, homes, when you're talking about traditional belief.
Okay. Especially like Nigeria, some persons or some men believe that every woman has to submit to the man. I have to bend down, I have to do anything I say because I'm the man.
Mm.
So whenever the woman refuses to abide by those rules, lead to domestic violence, beating, harassment, and many other things that can lead to it. Because they have this mindset that as long as I'm the man, I'm marrying my money, you have to obey me. Anything I say you should do, if I say don't go as long as once the woman disobeys, maybe it's don't do this and the woman happens to do otherwise, result to beating. So that's the challenge.
So that still implies in this generation, or are you talking about 2,000 years ago, or are you talking about now? Because I mean, these days they just believe that a man and a woman, as long as it's husband and wife, they are equal. So people, another person can actually wake up and say, no, I don't believe in this. But again, I really wanted to talk about this belief system. Because this is one other thing that we should handle. We see people say, no, in our community we don't do like this. You know, as a woman, you have to. There are some tribes that a woman has to lie down to greet their husband. There are some that the woman has to, these days, I hardly see a woman who has to kill her husband.
Well, just like you rightly said, in our older generations, men tend to value their wife because what they think about them is go to the farm, produce anything with it, make sure my young farm is bigger than my neighbor's one.
That was valid.
That's one of the mentality our forefather had then.
And that was valid for women.
Very, very like I have to make sure that before 7 a.m. I have to be in the farm. And the man have to be in the farm. Once in the morning, once you come back from school, you won't see your parents at home. They are in the farm.
Okay.
Alright? They are in the farm. They don't have any event. Their own meeting point is family meeting. But now once it's 7 a.m. But for you, in the social and some joints, have different discussion about how to treat your wife, no grief for her, no grief, just like that. That's just the mentality of the society right now.
Okay.
You have peer pressure, like have friends that can mess your head up with ideas. Even most of them are not even married, but happen to tell you how to run your home. And people happen to listen to them right in generation that, oh boy, this is how to run your home. Don't grieve for her. You're the head of the family. But those days, our parents don't have time. When you think about this, my young man going to be bigger than this my neighbor's home. I want to be the chief of here for next year, just like I want to have the biggest one.
Due to domestic violence.
Yes, like some home relationship, like I'm a married man really. So we're talking about how the wife is treating a guy. Someone said, well, you're looking good. I said, yeah, my wife is taking care of me. And this one said, yeah, I don't want to get married now because I want to look for a woman that will buy anything I say. I said, that's what do you mean? They say like I want a woman that anything I say stands before you take the shot to consult me first. The person telling me she did so many things like this is what the woman have to do.
Wow.
And the reply to the person is, my brother, you have to find the person. Ask God to kill that kind of person for you because it's very hard for you to see a woman that before she will take a decision, she has to consult you first. And someone there, raise the question and then the person like, okay, how about if you're working and your wife has an emergency in the house? So what happens? She will wait for you to come back or she will call you. Say the person will call me before taking a decision. So that's just the belief. The person will come up with that belief that you have to be some coupled with the condition of the country now. Anything that your wife says triggers anger. If she happens to make a suggestion towards you, all your mindset will be centered because I know whatever she's making this demand or whatever she's making, placing her words like this. Hardship or unemployment tend to mess some mentality up. Alright? You start seeing things in another perspective about life.
Okay.
Because you're unemployed. Anything you say, okay, for instance, I say, okay, madam, do this thing for me. She said, I'm tired. The next thing you will do is your mindset will be triggered because I'm money. As if I have money. So when you do this thing for me, it comes from there. And you will say, I'm tired. From that anger, the next thing you will say triggers beating, harassment, verbal abuse. There's some person who cannot take verbal abuse from their partner. So if you're unemployed, or happen to make a suggestion or to make a contribution towards any family matter, happen to be triggered because you're not happy for yourself. Or maybe your wife is okay, let's take for instance, if your wife is working and you're not working. Now you start seeing your wife that like she's not raising shoulders. Right? She'll buy when she's coming back from work, she'll get things for the family. Before you even say we need, she already gotten that stuff.
That is,
yes.
let me understand.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Like that is enough to cause problems.
I'm telling you because when she's getting those things now, okay, let me still go back to friends.
Okay.
But when she's getting those things saying, if I want to be in the house, so how do you do it? So my wife is sustaining me. So your wife is the person doing everything for you. Are you sure she's expecting you? And she's trying now. But the person just try to make her head. When you meet, to come down with a sound. That is it. That point your face in your body.
For a gentle woman,
I'm telling you.
a gentle woman that's trying to help her husband, and then you feel that your wife is doing a lot. But before we go, we're not just here to just talk about things, we also want to bring a solution. I would have said, okay, let's just keep bringing out the factors, and then later we look at the solution. But I think I would like you to, or should we continue? Or should we?
So you don't have to, because she's working or at least might say that because I'm not working. I have to treat her bad. No, just be calm, everything will be fine.
Okay, you're saying be calm, and you know that when God created man, that ego has always been there from day one. So when you see a child of 5 years, a boy of 5 years will tell you, like they always want to exercise that authority. So it's something that is in men, not that something they just developed. Alright? So in a situation that the woman is on the side doing, the woman is the one providing for the men's time. And then unconsciously, knowingly, or maybe someone started developing this ego. You know that when in this kind of situation, women somehow tends to be the head of their home without even knowing, because they will not be the one to advise their husband on what to do, tell their husband to go to market, to buy, take this, to buy that, and then if the husband asks, they will be the one and also bring up money out that standard scenario to cause a serious violence at home. So at this point, how do you advise men to be calm when they see something like this? Because it's with what you said, the explanation, it's enough to trigger the ego. So how do they remain calm?
Okay, so when you have a situation or a condition like this, maybe because the wife is providing for the family and she tried to disrespect you, just call her attention. And that's where communication comes in and understanding comes in. Do I know on the understanding communication aspect was more the fact of person, but I have to bring it in right now. So when you're noticing maybe you're having feeling that your wife is trying to control you because she's the one providing for the family or she's trying to use you, call her attention. Tell her things you don't like. Because there are some men or some family or some partner, they don't talk to each other about any issue. They believe that everything is fine. Once you notice those things, what you do is 2 a.m. That's when the wife and husband are last think about life. Call her attention. Let's talk.
Really?
Yeah.
2 a.m.
So that trigger that anger. So that's communication and understanding to come in there to stop any further aggression that can lead to beating or harassment or whatsoever.
So communication is one of the factors.
Very, very key factor.
And you think it's lack of communication that makes men to raise on their wives?
I'm telling you. So when a man, don't have the ability to communicate with the wife properly, and the wife don't have the ability to understand that what the husband is saying is right, and to clash of the titles. Okay. Right? So when they have that understanding among each other, believe me, nothing will, the home will be so peaceful. Right? They call your wife to order, let's talk. They iron out things out. No neighbor, nobody will come to it to settle any issue. Because I've seen some family where she want to do what the husband is like, she doesn't like this. If the man want to do, the same thing, the man will call back that the wife doesn't like it. So they move smoothly in the family. So the violence and maltreatment will not come in.
Alright, thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. I would love us to talk about one serious factor, which is savings.
Service.
Yes. You know that this issue, I remember when we were about getting at my husband and I were about embarking on his everlasting institution. We talked about this. You know, we're going to have joint accounts, and then we're going to have our separate accounts, we're going to have things and that and that. So these other ones not going to be touched. Anyone in the savings account is for projects. And then this other one for different accounts. I think that should lead to family violence, domestic violence.
You know, like, just like you said now, before you got married to your husband, you guys sat together and discussed about each other. That's why I keep saying inadequate planning of marriage. And some persons that are not married for marriage, just for marriage.
It's like you have mentioned another factor, inadequate planning of marriage. Alright, let's talk about that.
Planning to marriage, you know. So I keep advising before you get married to somebody, you know, you guys should just sit down together. Plan that, see what I want us to do. Not that, you know, not that dominant side of it. See what I want us to do. Are you in? Just say, yeah, then you guys can go ahead. So I have also seen some men, like, whenever they have cash. Yeah. So the person has like to keep money to himself. So that's why, you know, when they have this mindset or this mentality that if my wife doesn't have money now, she would like to buy this, she would like to buy that, you don't like that service as well. Alright? So it's good to have a partner who understands you. And before you get married, like, I don't think that this is what I want us to do. If you're good to go, then you guys should go ahead. But if your partner is saying, no, I don't want us to have it, don't argue. Allow things to flow the way it wants to flow. Okay? So, but I keep advising some of those men that, you know, when they have money, they have to hide it inside a pocket. They don't want the wife to know. If you have money for project, and you're hiding from your wife, every day you move 1,000 naira because you want your wife to know. And you're buying something, you're not bringing it into the house. Anything you're buying,
when we return, we're going to talk about these savings. We're going to talk about this. I think Mr. Johnson is really eating something. Just stay with us.
Land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on-spot news, live analysis.
Welcome back. This is what you Banter on Atlantic Television Network. If you're just joining us, we have been talking about factors contributing to domestic violence, and Mr. Johnson so far has been hitting some dangerous points. He has talked about belief system, and then talked about right now they actually talking about joint account savings, because this is one of the factors that also contribute to domestic violence. I don't want us to have joint accounts. I want us to have joint accounts, and it has always been an issue. I'm just letting me know that women are powerful savers. Women, oh yeah. All right, let me hear from you. You said your wife gave you a very beautiful advice, and since then you have told yourself that no money enters your account without you letting your wife.
And I'm not going to advice, right? There are certain things you have to open up to your partner about everything. Just like I told you, mind is like bar, everyone carries his or her own. Okay? So I believe if keeping some key things to yourself, don't think you're selfish or selfishness.
Even as husband, married, as couple.
There are certain things, you know, you keep to yourself, that privacy. You don't open everything to your partner. But like, there are some vital things you need to open to your partner, but not really everything. Okay? When it comes to savings, when you have cash, show it to your wife, but keep some to yourself. For self-defense.
Wow.
Yeah, for self-defense, really.
You're going to enter trouble with this. Contributing to domestic violence.
Yes, actually, that's one of the key factors that contribute to domestic violence. Because I believe there are some partners, either man or woman, some partners that have this mentality of cheating. They believe that, you know, when I sleep with a man, I'm not cheating. But they don't know that if you're doing something you're not supposed to do, now you're chatting with a man, you know, in such a way that you're not supposed to chat with. Intimacy or anything that relates to something that is against the rules of marriage is cheating. Yes.
Cheating is not just.
It's not about me having to someone, no. Right? If you have feelings for someone, maybe your ex-boyfriend, you're still having feelings for your ex-boyfriend, you're cheating.
So if you're calling another man baby, is that cheating?
How baby can never sleep with you as a man.
So the people going for hookup, whether they know the man or they don't know the man, I mean, do they have anything to do with
That hookup aspect is something they have started even before they got married. Yes.
Okay, if it's hookup has to do with someone you know or someone you don't know about.
See, for instance, like some married couple or some married women happen to start, maybe they are doing hookup. Maybe they still, I say, they still have feelings for their ex-boyfriend, or they have feelings for someone, that is cheating. Right? And they didn't start when they got married to their husband. They have been doing it before they got married.
Okay, if a woman goes to meet her ex, that is hookup.
That's the way they call it these days.
But that's a name that they use now.
But
It's a nice name.
generally, it's cheating.
Cheating, yeah.
Generally, it's cheating.
You know that what you did is wrong, and even if you did something good, and you are asked, why did you do this? You keep saying, this is just me, or you don't